If you're on your third, fifth, or 10th Rise of Kingdoms restart, stop. This video shows F2P players how to finally break the loop and win. What's up, you beautiful noobs? I'm Gumbo, and today I'm going to show you how to get the best possible start in Rise of Kingdoms without wasting months of your life. You restart again. Fresh kingdom, fresh map, fresh promises. Everyone says this time will be different. So you grind. Barbs, forts, events, farms. Hundreds of hours like it's a second job because this account is supposed to last. You play it smart. You skip bad commanders. You hoard gold heads. Power climbs. Tech researched. For once, you feel ahead. Then the chat changes. Leadership starts arguing. Alliances split. Titles get pulled. Someone says, relax, it's under control. That's when it happens. Civil war, overnight. No warning, no mercy. You go to sleep thinking tomorrow's just another grind day. You wake up. Your city's on fire. Shield gone. Hospital full. Troops dead. Progress erased. And that's when you realize restarting in Rise of Kingdoms isn't a fresh start. It's hundreds of hours gambled on leadership you don't control, and F2P players always pay the price. So if you're tired of restarting, tired of civil wars deleting your account while you sleep, this tip is how you break the cycle and finally build an F2P account that actually survives. But here's the fix, and don't blink because it's stupidly simple. You stop starting alone like a lost NPC. You start with a group. Yes, real humans, not global chat philosophers. It's called a sleeper project. That's where a bunch of players spawn together, grind together, don't argue in kingdom chat like toddlers, and quietly stack power while everyone else is busy civil war speedrunning. You stay low, you stay silent, you don't type LOL in LKC every 3 minutes. Before the kingdom even realizes what's happening, boom, you exist, you're strong, and you're not homeless. No chaos, no random dictator leadership, no waking up to your city looking like a burnt Pop-Tart. This is how F2P players stop restarting, stop getting zeroed in their sleep, and finally keep an account longer than a TikTok trend. And yeah, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it before you restart again. Quick pause. If this already sounds like your last restart, do yourself a favor, hit like so this reaches the next noob before they get zeroed. And if you're watching this thinking, yeah, this is exactly what happened to me, then you probably don't want to restart again either. So subscribe, not because YouTube told you to, but because this channel is about not wasting time, gold heads, or sanity as F2P. All right, back to the plan. Now, before you run off and DM the first sleeper project you see in Discord, stop. Because here's the part nobody warns you about. Not every group is the right group. Some groups look perfect. Active Discord, big energy, big plans. Everyone swearing they're locked in for the long haul. And at the start, it feels right. The grind's moving, people are logging in, power's climbing just enough to keep you hopeful. Then reality taps in. One person misses a day. Another says, I'll catch up later. Someone goes quiet and never really comes back. Suddenly, events don't finish. Forts slow down. Your core group isn't so core anymore. And here's the dangerous part. They don't quit. They just stop pushing. Now your sleeper project can't control titles, can't win fights, can't stop anyone from running the kingdom over. The kingdom doesn't wait for motivation. Power decides everything. And that's when you realize the wrong group feels safe at the start, but ends the exact same way as restarting alone. That's why a sleeper project only works if it's the right sleeper project. And next, I'll show you how to tell the difference before you waste another restart. Now this part is important because you don't just join a sleeper project, you audit it. You talk to leadership, and not the trust me bro leadership, the ones who actually have answers when you ask questions. Then you sit in the Discord. You don't talk much, you watch. What's the vibe? Is it organized, or is it 47 people screaming ideas like it's a group project due in 10 minutes? Are there plans, roles, or is everything getting decided by whoever typed last? And here's the big one. Are these players experienced together, or are they just experienced individually? Because Rise of Kingdoms will humble you real fast if you think you can duct tape a bunch of strong accounts together and magically get teamwork. You can't. That's how you end up with 5 shot callers, 0 followers, and a Discord full of, "Bro, we should have done this differently." If leadership can't manage people, doesn't set expectations, or avoids hard conversations, that sleeper project is already cooked. You want a group that's been through stuff, wins, losses, drama, resets, and still shows up on time. Because this game isn't about throwing people together and hoping for friendship power. It's about structure, consistency, and knowing who's going to log in when things get ugly. And if the group can't do that before the kingdom opens, they definitely won't do it after. So here's the truth. Restarting in Rise of Kingdoms isn't bad luck, it's bad structure. Starting alone gets you burned. Starting with the wrong group gets you burned slower. The fix is a sleeper project, but only if the group is disciplined, experienced, and actually works together. You watch leadership, you watch the Discord, you check the vibe. Because you can't throw random people together and expect coordination, power, or control. The right group plans, the wrong group vibes, and vibes don't stop civil wars. So if you're tired of restarting, tired of waking up zeroed like a medieval crime scene, and tired of trusting trust me bro leadership, congrats, you're finally learning. Hit that like button like it owes you resources, subscribe if you don't want to restart again, and if you want to join me on a restart project, I'll be joining the Project Scarab Sleeper Project for 4030. I'll put their link in the description if anyone is planning on joining. Feel free to join up and have some laughs together. Gumbo out.